Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. Tim and I are so happy you could join us for this special day to celebrate Ian and Mel. I've been told that giving a wedding speech is one of the hardest things a parent can do. But let's face it, raising a son and surviving his teenage years was a real challenge. Seriously, though, as we stand here today looking at our son Ian, we're overwhelmed with memories and emotions. It seems like only yesterday he was a little boy running around the house with his toy cars and his Batman ball. And now here he is, a grown man just married. We've enjoyed so many good times together with you, Ian. Some of our favorite memories include your first plane ride at the age of 4. When you did what so many of us would love to do when someone in front of us puts their seat back. You slammed the back of his chair with your hand. After all, he interrupted your dinosaur game and it startled you. Your many years in soccer and basketball were so enjoyable to watch. You were always very good at all sports. Sometimes we miss watching your games. But last year, I got to see you finish your first half marathon at the Army Run. Despite the long hours of training and physical challenges, you never gave up. Getting through the pandemic with you and Mel had some fun memories. So many nights of board games and cards and so many laughs. Ian, we've seen you overcome challenges with determination, chase your dreams with passion, and love with your whole heart. Your kindness, your sense of humor, and your ability to light up a room with your smile are just a few of the many qualities that make you special. We love you so much. Mel, you look beautiful today. You are such a wonderful woman, smart, loving, and kind. We feel you've been part of our family for a long time now. Watching how you love Ian, watching the way you look at him with eyes that tell us you will carry on our love for him. We have watched him grow, we've watched you grow, and we have watched you blossom together. It's not easy for parents to trust someone with the heart of their child, but you've made this easy. We love you, Mel. As you both start this new chapter together, remember that love is both a gift and a responsibility. Cherish each other, support each other's dreams, and never stop making each other laugh. Everyone, please raise your glass to Ian and Mel. May your love be a guiding light throughout your lives together. Cheers to the newlyweds.
So, good evening and welcome, everyone. I wanted to start off by saying thank you for all being here on such a special occasion. Despite having plenty of time to prepare as a father of bride speech, I'm still left standing here today speechless at how beautiful she is. Mel, I am so proud of the sensational woman you've become, although in my eyes, you're still my little girl. If you didn't already know this about Melanie, she has been dancing since the age of 0, I think. And she hasn't stopped since. Nothing was normal. No normal walks. You know? It was always dancing up the sidewalk, plie and kickball chain and stiff. About 25 years ago now, I shouldn't be saying this, but I had the privilege of dancing with Melanie to a very special song, which we will recreate tonight. Being able to dance with her again to that same song on her wedding day is something that will carry with me forever. My heart is full today, seeing how happy you are. Now comes the time for me to. I am supposed to officially welcome me into the family. But the truth is, Ian, you've been part of this family since the day we met you. Especially since, and Dad, don't be jealous, okay? I get hugs from that big lug. First time was kind of awkward, but now we kind of enjoy it. Listen, guys, before I take a seat, I have one last task. And it's a task that in both an honor and a privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses and join me in wishing Melanie and Ian a long and healthy and happy future together. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. Very grateful to see so many of you today to celebrate the new married couple. My dear Melanie, as I look at you this very moment, so beautiful and so ready to face the world, makes me extremely proud to call you my daughter. From the day you came into this world, you have added to my life so much happiness and love. How time flies as I remember holding my sweet angel in my arms. Music soon became part of her daily routine, which led to many years of dance classes. Being a social butterfly, my little confident ballerina didn't mind having chickenpox for her first dance recital. You made a good impression anywhere you went, with your charm, talking to anyone who would look at you. Melanie has always asked a lot of questions, which I'm sure Ian has noticed that. But why? Why is it raining, Mom? I would explain about the clouds and that I wasn't the one who decided, but she would go on and say, but who decides? After all that, telling her Jesus decides, she just replied, okay. Then I knew my job was done. As the years went by, I realized I don't only have a daughter, but I do have a special friend for life. Your strength, perseverance, intelligence, and such a caring heart represents who you are today. Follow your dreams, ma belle, as you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Seeing the sparkle in your big blue eyes warms my heart, and I thank Ian for that. I saw a connection between the two of you from the start, even when Ian would stop by just to visit the dog. Or was it an excuse to see Mel? I am very happy that you found a man like Ian to share your life with. Preparations leading to this special day showed how well you two work together as a team, and are compatible in many ways. Welcome to our family, I can now say son-in-law. Wishing you two a future full of love and new adventures. Advice I would give you: communication is the key. Try to never go to bed angry and compliment each other often. Raise a glass to congratulate the new couple. I love you both so very much.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I wanted to thank you all for being here on such an amazing day. I'm Mel's younger, and let's be honest, favorite brother. Growing up, Mel and I were very close. Us having 4 years apart was the perfect age gap. This meant that I had someone to compete with, annoy, and occasionally get bossed around by. This also meant that I had someone to look up to. I remember the countless hours we spent playing video games, watching movies, and following you to all your dance competitions. And while Mel didn't always love having her little brother hanging around, especially with all her friends, I know deep down she enjoyed it. The best part about being so close to Mel meant that I had someone to share secrets with that I knew wouldn't get back to our parents. Sorry, Mom and Dad. We had a deal. It was truly something special. Mel has always thrown herself completely into the things that she loves, whether it was dance, school, work, or just making sure I didn't do anything too stupid. I've always admired her drive and the way that she cares for the people around her. And now, seeing her with Ian, it's obvious she's found someone who brings out the best and also knows how to push her buttons. Over the past 10 years, I've been lucky to get to know Ian through board game nights, watching Sens games, movie nights, even though I'd always fall asleep, going for a round of golf, and you can't forget those years of beer league hockey. I've come to realize two things about Ian. One, he's got a pretty decent sense of humor, and two, he's the perfect fit for my sister. Today, I gained a brother-in-law, and I am very happy to officially call you family. I couldn't be happier to be celebrating the both of you on this very special day. And Mel, I want you to know that no matter where life takes us, I'll always be in your corner cheering you on. And I hope that on days like today, you can picture me at the bottom of the stairs yelling, Melanie. Now, before I wrap things up, I would like to have a toast to the newlyweds. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody.
All right. Good evening, everyone. For those of you who I haven't met yet, I'm Leanne, sister of the groom, or as he may tell you, the source of his broken elbow at age 5. But beyond that, I'm very lucky to say that I'm also a close friend of the bride, hence the lovely color that I'm wearing today, who is now officially my sister-in-law. Whoa. Today has been such an extraordinary day, and it has been so exciting to see two of my favorite people in the world tie the knot. There are so many reasons that I'm grateful to be part of this special day, but I wanted to start by talking about my baby brother. Since the day he was born, my brother has been one of my favorite people. Early on, I loved being able to cradle him, treating him like my own real-life doll, and deciding that he would like whatever I liked, starting with the Barney stuffed toy that I excitedly delivered to him in the hospital. This didn't last long, though, with our interest quickly taking different paths. I danced around to Spice Girls and Backstreet Boys while he collected Batman toys and hockey cards. He was the sports kid while I favored individual sports, and much to our parents' chagrin, even our taste in food diverged. Ian ate the red grapes, I ate the green grapes. I enjoyed my berries while he enjoyed his watermelon. But what has always remained constant was that we showed up and supported one another. Whether it was sitting on the sidelines for a weekend tournament to cheer on his soccer team, or enduring a 26-hour bus ride to Orlando to attend my high school band's performance at Disney, we've always been there to support each other and cheer each other on. As we've grown into adulthood, our relationship has maintained this strong level of mutual support and protectiveness. Today, my now not-so-little brother has become one of my rocks. Moving away from Ottawa has meant less time spent together, but that the time we spend is so much more meaningful. This often includes catch-ups late into the night, even after a long drive, because as it turns out, our interests over the years have actually started to overlap again, and now our topics to catch up on are numerous. From our running stats to the woes of the housing market, everything always seems so simple, sitting on the couch with my brother. He's always on my side and always ready with a story to make us all laugh, and you know that he's going to nail the delivery. I'm confident that it was this ability to make us laugh, paired with his unwavering loyalty, that initially caught Mel's eye. And man, I'm so glad that it did. Over the past 10 years, Mel has truly become part of our family. And while it's hard to say exactly when it happened, somewhere between tearing up dance floors at family weddings, teaching her how to drive on my first little Sonic, family game nights, and heart-to-hearts about boys, school, work, and all the drama in between, she also became one of my best friends. It's something really special to have a friend who knows and loves my family just as much as I do. I can come to her with my heart's heaviest burdens, and I always know I have a safe place to vent and talk through even the hardest topics. That caring heart and willingness to put her own needs aside is something everyone who knows Mel will be familiar with. She loves big, she cares deeply, and wants the best for everyone around her. I could not imagine a better partner for my brother, and I'm so lucky to be gaining such a beautiful, driven, and caring sister. Melanie, and you've created a beautiful day, and the hard work of planning is finally over. May today be the beginning of a long, happy life together, filled with laughter, patience, and a love that deepens every day. So if I could get everyone to raise your glass with me to love, to partnership, and to a beautiful forever. Cheers.
Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kevin, and I am the best man.
Yes, go, Kevin.
This is my first wedding speech, so you'll have to bear with me. Usually I talk about kindergartners, or I've done eulogies. So hopefully the vibe is right in the middle of those two. I just want to thank everybody for coming and making this a very wonderful and beautiful day for my dear friends, Ian and Mel. For those of you who don't know, Ian and I have been friends for over 20 years now, so I don't mean to overshadow anything today, but this is our 20-year friendship anniversary. As I mentioned, I've had the pleasure of knowing Ian for 20 years and his family. So it would have been the fall of 2005 when Ian and I met in grade 7. Both of us starting our high school journey at a school that was new to us. And even though we were in different homerooms, they paired us together for gym class so that the guys could have a class and the girls could have a class. So despite my overwhelmingly intimidating stature, Ian decided to sit next to me on the bleachers. And we started chatting, and we were just watching the track and field, and as young boys, we couldn't believe that we just got to watch girls run around the track. I think I may have been coincidentally wearing a Sen shirt that day, so that also made me very approachable. He knew I was of sound mind, and extremely dedicated and passionate. He knew I would be a loyal friend. So this moment kind of feels full circle today because as we sat on those bleachers watching girls run around the track, today we got to stand side by side and watch Ian's beautiful bride walk down the aisle. That day on the bleachers began 20 years of birthday parties, going to cottages, shopping around town, watching movies, and of course playing many different sports. We played basketball, ball hockey, ice hockey, soccer, baseball, etc. You know, anything you... I don't think I was supposed to read that part. If you hear me say pause for laughter, that's also not supposed to be part of the speech. But we've even recently developed croquet over the years, so I think we're officially getting old. And we've also had some very heated games of euchre over the years, so with a club's call that I pulled out of my you-know-what, and that will live in infamy as well. We can't forget about watching sports over the years, which reminds me I should apologize to Tim and Carleton. I yelled at your TV a lot in your basement. I swear we really thought the players could hear us from your basement. I'm sure there are other teenage things I should apologize for, but instead I just want to thank you for making me always feel welcome. And, I didn't think I was going to get it. And most importantly, keeping me very well fed. Your family, yourselves, Leanne, Ian, I guess, have made me feel very welcome and felt like family for 20 years now. Don't need more emotions. As we're growing up together, I don't think I really truly recognized what and appreciated what true friendship really looked like. I didn't have that baseline because Ian was one of my best friends for so long that that's all I knew what friendship looked like. So as I matured, I started to recognize that the signs of true friendship, and what I realized is that it just feels like family. The most favorite thing about Ian and I's friendship is that time doesn't seem to have an effect on us. It could be a month of two or not even hanging out, and after like a couple minutes of quick catch up, it's like we saw each other yesterday. But then we could also see each other for the next 5 to 7 days, and it also feels like it doesn't really make a difference. I think this aspect, along with many naturally occurring one-on-one, heartfelt chats during the good times and the bad times, have really truly made me realize that we are not just friends, that we are family. I've also been thankful to call Mel a dear friend over the years, and the constant bond we share about knowing Ian so well that we can make fun of him with extreme accuracy is something I will always cherish. Thank you both for allowing me to be a third wheel so often, and you're welcome for the practice of what it's like to have a child that you need to keep that you need to keep fed and warm with blankets at the ready. But ultimately, thank you for showing me what true love looks like. And showing me, oh God. And showing me that happiness was out there in this world. So I'm so happy to be part of this special day. Cheers to you guys.
Hey, cheers, Kevin! Let's go!
All right, everybody. Like Kevin, this is also my first wedding and speech, so bear with me. So before I get started, I do think that it is only right that we take a moment to recognize the most important people here tonight. Truly, they are the main reason that we are all here. Of course, I'm talking about the bartenders, so let's have a round of applause for them. Just kidding. Let's get serious. Now, I didn't get to meet Mel during childhood or through school. Instead, I was introduced to her shortly after I started dating her brother. And let's just say she wasn't exactly handing out welcome to the family badges. She looked at me like, who is this girl? Is she good enough for my brother? Spoiler alert, I passed the test. Aced it, actually. Which is why you're all having to hear me speak right now. Between our shared love of iced caramel macchiatos, trips to homestands, getting our nails done, cheering on the Sens, going to concerts, and attending university together, something clicked, and somewhere in all of that, Mel became the older sister I never had and honestly never knew I needed. Over the last 10 years of knowing Mel, I've had the privilege of watching her reach so many milestones throughout the years. Graduating from university, starting new jobs, eventually landing her dream of working for the RCMP, moving out on her own, and now becoming a wife. Through it all, she's handled every change with determination, grace, and excitement. I couldn't be more proud of the woman she's become. Mel is the kind of person who loves getting lost in a good book, can quote movies like it's a second language, is a die-hard pizza lover, and enjoys spending time with people she cares about most. She is sassy, funny, kind, and smart, and helping her plan this wedding has been a blast, from spreadsheets, Pinterest boards, Instagram reels, and even some arts and crafts, recently. I can't believe how fast this day has come. Seeing you today, looking so beautiful and happy, is truly a gift. Now let's talk about the groom for a second. From the very beginning, our relationship has been built on pure sarcasm and plenty of banter. No heart-to-hearts, just witty comebacks and the occasional argument over who's actually funnier. For the record, still me. Still me. Still me. But underneath all of that, I've always admired the way Ian treats Mel, with patience, kindness, and so much love. He brings out her best qualities, and the way they fit together feels so natural and effortless. Their love is genuine, easy, and something we are all so lucky to witness here today. So here's to Mel and Ian, the perfect mix of love, laughter, and just enough sarcasm to last a lifetime. May your life together always be full of inside jokes, great pizza, and of course, all the love and happiness. Cheers, guys.
Good evening, everyone.
So I obviously didn't learn this speech by heart, so I will be reading off of my phone. But first and foremost, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Today has been the most incredible day of our lives, and I wouldn't have been possible without all of you here.
To our family, thank you for the love, the guidance, and the unwavering support throughout our lives, and especially during our journey into marriage. Your presence here today means more than we can put into words.
To the Laddiser and McLaughlin family, thank you for welcoming me into your family and with open arms a decade ago. I'm so happy to officially be part of the family. And to Ian's parents, Tim and Carolyn, thank you for raising the man of my dreams. You raised someone kind, thoughtful, patient, very patient, and full of love. I feel so lucky to be part of your family, and even luckier to call him my husband.
Anne and Rick, you've helped shape Mel into the woman she is today, and if I do say so myself, you did a pretty damn good job. I'm excited and proud to now be officially joining your family. Thanks for putting up with me for the past 10 years. You're now stuck with me. To our friends, our chosen family, thank you for the laughter, the memories, and the support that has meant the world to us. To our wedding party, you've stood by us, helped us stay sane, and brought so much joy and fun to the process. You all look amazing, and we couldn't have done this without you.
Woo! To our best man and maid of honor, thank you for going above and beyond and making our entire bridal era unforgettable. From the planning, the surprises, the late-night group chats, the parties, and the emotional support, you've helped make this chapter of our lives so much full of love. We adore you so much.
To everyone who helped out behind the scenes, our amazing vendors, and the ones who are more front and center, you've taken our vision and turned it into something even more magical. Marcus, thank you for being a part of our day today as our MC. You've done an amazing job, and I appreciate all the love and the support that you give us on a daily basis. I can't see you, but there you are, yeah! Bethany, Luke, and the Grey Loft team, thank you for capturing the day so beautifully and giving us the gift of being able to relive these memories for the years to come. Stefan, our amazing DJ, that dinner music was great. I've gotten some comments from the wedding party. We need your playlist shared. Thank you. The vibe has been right so far, and I'm just excited for what we know is going to be an absolute banger of a party after. Leanne and the entire Carleton Golf Club team, thank you for making everything run so smoothly and beautifully today. We felt so taken care of.
To my Aunt Jeanette, thank you for all the help with your decor. Your creativity helped bring everything together in such a beautiful way, and we're so grateful for the time and love that you put into it. And Uncle Herb, thank you for your endless patience, your steady hand, and surprisingly, your very good eye for design. Who knew? And finally, a very special thank you to Sarah, our incredible coordinator. I'm going to try not to get emotional. When Ian and I first started planning, we thought, we don't need a planner. Well, we were very wrong. Sarah, I'll miss our countless hours on FaceTimes, the ones that Ian conveniently skipped because apparently we talked too much. You've been my sounding board, my calm in the chaos, and the steady voice that kept me grounded when wedding planning got very overwhelming. This day would not have been the same without you. Beyond all of that, You've become so much more than a coordinator. You've become a true friend, and for that, I am endlessly grateful.
Thanks again to each and every one of you for being here, for loving us, and for celebrating this day with us. Now, enough talking. This is the final speech, I will say. We have a couple dances, but let's get our drink on and have a fucking party.